They got me. They got me good.
So today I want to talk about the glitch, the Cash App method, right? Now, this is how scammers are doing it and getting away with it, right? So jumping right into today's video, the tools that you will need. One, a Cash App account. Now what scammers are doing is they will create a brand new Cash App account with a stolen identity. So this Cash App account is not linked to them in any way, shape, or form, right? And how they're doing this is through CC sites. Now, if you don't know what a CC site is, it is essentially a stolen credit card information site that is on the dark web where you can purchase stolen information with cryptocurrency for as little as $20. Now, after purchasing their stolen information, they will then use a VPN to hide their IP address. They may even use a proxy server or use public connection for enhanced security. They will then plug their stolen credit card information into Cash App, right? And if the card goes through, that means whoever's information was used has not used Cash App with that card, because Cash App they have now caught on, right? And they now have a preventative feature that only lets a card be connected to one account. So if this person has already connected their card to Cash App, it will not go through, right? Same thing with bank accounts. Two Cash App accounts cannot have the same bank account linked to it. So if the account gets added, that means it's green. That means they're good, right? And they will then go on to add small increments onto their Cash App balance, because Cash App only lets you send up to $250 within a 7-day period. And they only let you receive up to $1,000 within a 30-day period. Now you can increase these limits by verifying your identity using your full name, date of birth, and your SSN. So these scammers will use the stolen information they obtained to verify the account, right? And get these weekly and monthly limits lifted off of their account. So they can then go on to wipe this person's whole account down, right? If it's a debit card. If it's a credit card, credit cards typically have a daily spending limit that is lower than the card's overall credit limit. And credit issuers may even also have a daily credit card transaction limit, right? Just as a fraud preventative measure. So they might start with like $20, right? Boom, that went through. Now do 50, that went through. Add cash, $100, $100, right? Then they'll just go on to add cash until their balance, until the card gets declined. And then they'll go cash out. Now, how do scammers cash out? Because they obviously don't want to send this money to a bank account that is connected to their personal identity. That would be dumb, right? So what they'll do is they will go get an open up. Now, what is an open up? A open up is a bank account that has been opened up with the sole intention of committing bank fraud, right? So what scammers will do is they will use their stolen identities to open up bank accounts. They can even buy an open up that's already been aged from any banking institution of their choice. And some of these open ups even come with fake IDs, which just makes cashing out 10 times easier, because you can then go on to verify the account to get the weekly and monthly limits lifted. So they will get their open up and use that information to cash out. That way the paper trail doesn't link back to them. They can then take their license plate off of their vehicle and visit a ATM at 2 in the morning to withdraw the funds. Another method is using the Cash App card to make ATM withdrawals, right? After creating the Cash App card PIN. However, this involves sending your address to Cash App in order to receive this Cash App card, right? And obviously scammers do not like giving out their personal address. So they will either have this card sent to a PO box that they paid some homeless guy to open, maybe even an abandoned house, or they'll just use an open up. But this is how scammers are using Cash App, stolen identities, and stolen credit card information to funnel money into their own pockets. This is why I always preach to keep your card information safe, and you never want to carry a debit card, because it is an exact link to your money. You want to carry a credit card instead, because it is not connected to your money. It is connected to the credit company's money. So if someone gets a hold of this information, they're not stealing your money. You not wanting to pay your credit card bill because of fraudulent transactions is a much better situation to be in than not having money in your checking account because of fraudulent transactions on your debit card, right? I want to make that very clear. I do want to go on to make a more in-depth video about why I do not carry a debit card, why I never have and never will. I think a lot of people could learn a lot from hearing that information. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Cash App method. Thank you for watching.